Only be using 3 ingredients in making this oil. I have here some turmeric roots. I mean, I just have about 2, but you can have as many as you want. Some olive oil and some coconut oil. I'm using 2 different kinds of oil because I like all the benefits I get from each. The next thing we do is chop the turmeric, but I have to use some gloves because turmeric really leaves like stains on your hands when they get to you, or even on surfaces, so you really do need to protect your hands because I just find that stain just nasty and it doesn't get off for a long time. Then I also used a red or a colored board, and this is the size that I have. It's a little small, but it was the only colored board I have because again the turmeric really stains everywhere. I had to get a paper towel to put underneath my board because this board I'm using is a little small and the turmeric that I'm slicing always just get off the board, like you can see now. So good thing I had that paper towel to protect my counter from getting stained by the turmeric. And I continue to chop up my turmeric. There's no method to how I'm chopping it. I'm just freestyling it at this point. The bottom line is to just get your turmeric into smaller pieces so we can extract all the juices from the turmeric roots into the oil, and that's just all I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to cut them in little bits and pieces. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Get a pot or a saucepan, put it on your cooker and set it to medium. We will be making this oil on the medium to low temperature, not above that. Then the next thing we want to do is get a measuring cup. I'm using about half cup of oil, but feel free to use more than that if you like. I was just using this for the purpose of this demonstration. So I'll add half a cup of olive oil to my pot. I'm using cold press extra virgin olive oil. Then I will be adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. And like I said, just feel free, you can make as much as possible. I definitely always even make more than this quantity, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you guys how to make it. So this is just like an experiment. I do have some turmeric oil already. I just wanted to make this video to share it with you guys. The next thing we want to do is get our turmeric and add it into the pot. You do want the oil to just be above the turmeric, so the turmeric has to be totally submerged in the oil. And then I'll proceed to cook this for a few minutes on low heat. I will be regulating the temperature though from medium to low as soon as it starts to bubble, because I don't want the oil to get burnt. As you can see, it's already bubbling now, and the more the bubble rises, then I reduce the heat because I don't want to overcook this oil. When this is overcooked, you lose everything. You lose all the benefits you would have otherwise gotten from the turmeric, so you need to be extra careful. I continue to occasionally stir my oil. I'm just checking on the roots to ensure that they are cooking up nicely and are getting kind of hard. When it's totally hard, that's when it's done. As you can see, all the bubbles has cleared and all we have is just the dried up turmeric that is now floating to the top of the oil. When it gets like
Turn
this,
off your burner
your
now
oil
and
is ready.
allow
Your oil cool down for a few minutes before you store it. So now we're ready to store our oil. We will get a cup, a strainer, and a paper towel. You can use just a strainer, however, sometimes they're like small particles at the bottom of the oil, and I don't want that. You don't want that too. So I'll get a paper towel and then I'll just strain my oil through that. And you see that the oil will just strain directly into the container. I'm really being careful, guys, here because turmeric really does get everywhere and you need to be careful not to get your countertops stained. It's really hard to get off, if that is even if it gets off. So I'll strain all the dried up turmeric and the oil through the paper towel, and yeah, after that I'll just squeeze the paper towel together to try to get off any remnant oil that is left. After straining, your oil would look like this, a bright yellow color. You can now turn in your oil into an airtight container. I will be using this glass jar to store mine and it's ready for me to use. I add it to my whipped shea butter oil. You can use it as is. You can use it in your bath wash. It really helps with hyperpigmentation, guys, and it's also very good for scars and dark spots. So if you're not on it, you really should be on turmeric oil like ASAP. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.